Alright team, this is example number 26. So I'm just going to go through a few more difficult examples for those of you who are keen. So here we've got two terms on the top and a term on the bottom, and I've been asked to simplify this, so I'm going to ignore the bottom for a moment and just concentrate on the top. So first step is to multiply the 2 and the 3 together, so I get 6. And then multiply the two terms which contain a, so we've got a cubed times a squared. I add the powers, and 3 and 2 make 5, so that's a to the 5. Then if I do the same with b, I've got b times b cubed, add the powers again, and I get b to the power of 4. Still on the bottom I've got 12, a to the power of 4, b squared. So now I'm going to simplify this just like I did in my last video. So I've got 6 goes into itself once and goes into 12 twice. And then I've got a5 divided by a4, so they will cancel out with all but 1 on the top, so I'm just left with a on the top. And then if I do the same with b, I've got 4 take away 2, so which is 2, so these two b's down here will cancel out with 2 of the b's on the top, leaving b squared. So on the top now I've got a b squared. Notice I don't need to write a to the power of 1, I just write it as a. And then on the bottom I've got 2 and then nothing else. So this final answer is a b squared over 2. If I move across to this one, there are no numbers out the front, so I'm just going to deal with the pronumerals. So x to the 4 times x to the minus 2. So I'm going to add the powers there. So if I add 4 and minus 2, that gives me x squared. I do the same with y cubed times y to the 5. Add the powers, 3 and 5 make 8. On the bottom I've got x to the power of 5. And I've got y to the power of 4. On the bottom I've got, remember I subtract the powers, so this one is x, and subtract the powers, I get 2 take away 5, which is minus 3. And I do the same with y. 8 take away 4 is 4, so I end up with x to the minus 3, y 4. Now the final step is to write this with a positive index. So this reads x to the minus 3, so if I want to write that with a positive index, then I have to put it on the bottom. So it goes down the bottom as x cubed, and y to the power of 4 remains where it is on the top. So this becomes, so the answer here is y to the power of 4 divided by x cubed.